Hey, it's John Siskovich. I got a new hat and I'm outside my winter chicken housing. I wanted to walk you through how we did the outside winter chicken housing because there's no information out there on it. And we did an alright job this year. There's things I'm going to change for next year, but pretty excited to give you a tour. So I'll actually go inside and walk through in just 1 second, but from the outside you can see I have a long gap in the greenhouse. The greenhouse wall goes up and down. I take it, put it up at night, close it or open it during the day so that the chickens are safe at night, and during the day they have the indoor-outdoor access plus plenty of airflow, which is awesome. Outside, I would say this is probably 48 feet wide by about 90 feet long. It's made out of this mobile, terrible wooden fencing that we have on farm. We repurposed it from something else, but that's been pretty effective. We don't have to worry about electric, and with closing the birds up at night, that's been safe enough for us from predators, that is. Across the top of that, you won't be able to see it on video, I think, but we have strings and fishing line strung because we had a hawk come and roosting on the fence itself and then would swoop in, grab a bird, and leave. It only happened once, and then we put the strings up. We haven't had a problem since. I'm gonna go on the other side of the camera now. I'll walk you through the inside. It got a little wet this year, but I just keep putting hay down, and that keeps it dry and all right for the hens. They stick to their favorite areas. So let's go inside and check it out. So hopefully this isn't too shaky cam, but that's inside the roosting box or the nesting boxes, the roost. You've seen this before. This whole side of the greenhouse is open, and then there's some netting here to get into the rest of the greenhouse. If we step through to the outside, there's still snow on the ground, but I put hay on top of it. The birds don't like to walk on the snow. That's not a scientific fact. That's an observation that I've seen the birds not want to come out here because of the snow, and I put hay down, and they love it. Here's some of the strings I was talking about for hawk prevention. Super simple, super cheap. You can see the birds are out happy. You know, it's a dreary scene, but it's March right now, and there's no place that looks good. And this is probably why there's no information on winter chicken housing, just because this is not glamorous. What all this is the chicken playpen. Gives them something to do, walk up on the boards, walk up on the pallets, you know, gets them out of the water if it's really wet. You can see all this snow is melting right here and traveling and just making that a muddy area. I'm gonna have some drainage in here next year, but 2 inches down the ground is still frozen, so there's kind of no avoiding it. Inside, their bedding is super dry and has been really effective, and it doesn't smell in there at all except for that barnyardy hay smell. There's no ammonia buildup. So that's the outside of the winter chicken housing. I'll do a full tour of the whole housing inside and outside in the future when I get my act together, and I'll probably link to it in this video. I don't know. But that's my housing. My hens are happy. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informational. And until next time, I will see you out in the fields.